Hey guys, I'm making this video right now because I feel really down. I'm feeling really down. So about a year ago, right? Um, I went to the dentist, right? Because I had a major cavity in one of my teeth and I wanted to get it fixed. You know what I mean? It was unsightly and everybody saw it and I wanted to get it fixed, right? Well, I went to Western Dental, and the fact of the matter is I believe that I am a victim of a predatory company and organization. I believe that the professionals there, the office staff as well as the dental staff, just did not have my best interest at heart, right? So I went there to receive care, and what I know now that I did know is that my root was healthy, right? The top of my tooth was pretty jacked up, but my root was healthy. So the professional staff there pushed me into getting a dental surgery that I didn't need. They pulled the tooth, which I just could have had a root canal, but I was given information that just wasn't true. You know, the dentist was saying that, you know, half the tooth is gone, this, that, whatever. And basically what I realize now is that they just wanted my money. They just wanted as much as my money as they could take. You know what I mean? So they pulled the tooth, and then we went into the pandemic. And they completely dropped my clientele. I kept calling once the offices were back up and running after a few months in the pandemic. I kept calling the offices, and the woman in charge of my clientele, in charge of my case, in charge of my account or whatever, completely just neglected to schedule a follow-up appointment. So I'm walking around with a tooth missing out of my mouth for way longer than you're supposed to when you get a dental implant. Way longer. So I'm calling, and I'm showing up to locations just trying to, you know, say like, hey, like, you guys took my fucking money. Can you at least finish the fucking job? Complete negligence to my case. And long story short, now I have the dental implant, but I'm still having the same problems because it's still clearly, obviously, like a fake tooth in my mouth. It's clearly like, it's unsightly. People stare at it disapprovingly, and it just makes me feel like shit. It makes me depressed, and I really feel like killing myself because of it. I feel like for the rest of my life now, I'm just gonna have to pretty much just have to deal and accept with this fucked up tooth situation, and it really depresses me. It really pushes me to just not want to be alive anymore, because I mean, it's just very unattractive. Everybody who talks to me, everybody who looks at me, sees this completely fake tooth in my mouth, and it's not attractive, and it just makes me feel worthless. It makes me feel like I'm never going to be able to accept that or get over that because of the way that people stare at it. And I just wish there was some sort of justice I could receive for myself, but I don't know. I don't even know if that's possible, and I don't even know if I have the energy for it. But I guess I just wanted to make a video and put it out there into the universe. You know, whatever happens to me, whatever decision I make, I guess, I don't know. I just want my experience and my story with Western Dental to be out there, and I want I want people who choose to have children. If you cannot afford to take that child to the dentist every 6 months, don't have a fucking kid. You know, the reason why my teeth got so jacked up in the first place is because I had a parent who just didn't care to figure it out. I'm a product of abuse and neglect and trauma. And that abuse, that neglect, and that trauma keeps mirroring itself all throughout my adult life. I don't know how to navigate away from it. And it just sucks that that abuse, that neglect, and that trauma followed me to Western Dental. I just don't know what to do, man. I didn't deserve the abuse, neglect, and trauma that I experienced as a child, and I didn't deserve the abuse, neglect, and trauma that I paid for from Western Dental. Western Dental is a predatory company. Western Dental does not care about you or have your best interests at heart. They just want your money. They just want your money. And not only do they just want your money, they're probably going to mistreat you and mishandle you and your clientele while they're giving you the care that you paid for. Don't go to Western Dental. Do not go to Western Dental. Do not go to Western Dental.